The silent epidemic of interrupted sleep is silently robbing millions of their vitality, accelerating the very aging process they strive to outrun. Imagine this startling reality. Over 60% of men and women over the age of 55 routinely find themselves wrenched from their slumber, sometimes once, often twice, every single night, by the relentless call of the bathroom. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a profound assault on your health. Researchers at the prestigious Cleveland Clinic have unveiled a shocking truth. Even a single nocturnal bathroom trip can plummet your deep sleep by a staggering 40%. Think about what that means for your body and mind. Less precious growth hormone released, a weakened ability to consolidate memories, and a dramatically faster trajectory toward aging. What if the key to reclaiming those lost hours of deep, restorative sleep, the very essence of youthful vigor and sharp memory, wasn't hidden in a pharmaceutical lab, but rather in a handful of common, easily accessible nuts you likely already possess in your kitchen? This isn't just a fleeting whisper of folk wisdom. This is a groundbreaking discovery quietly being validated by the world's leading scientific minds at institutions like Harvard, Stanford, and Japan's Kyoto University, and the initial findings are utterly astonishing, revolutionizing the way doctors perceive the path to unbroken sleep. For too long, the common assumption has been that nighttime urination is solely a bladder issue, a simple matter of drinking too much water before bed. But the truth, as these pioneering studies reveal, runs far deeper, intricately woven into the complex ballet of our internal systems. The true culprits often reside in the nuanced way our kidneys process fluids, the delicate relaxation of our bladder muscles, and even the precise timing of our brain's release of melatonin, the master sleep hormone. It is precisely at this intricate crossroads that four extraordinary nuts enter the narrative. Not merely to calm an overactive bladder, but to holistically re-regulate vital hormones and finely tune the deep, restorative cycles of sleep. Before we embark on the revelation of these life-changing nuts, consider the stark contrast in approaches to this pervasive issue. In the Western world, seniors are frequently handed prescriptions for pills, sleeping tablets, diuretics, or bladder relaxants as quick fixes. Yet, these pharmaceutical interventions often come with a heavy, often debilitating toll, dizzying side effects, persistent constipation, and the insidious creep of dependency. Meanwhile, across ancient Eastern traditions, particularly in serene villages spanning Japan, Turkey, and the sun-drenched Middle East, food itself has always been revered as profound medicine. For centuries, elders have embraced specific nuts as part of a sacred, almost secret bedtime ritual, a practice passed down through generations. What utterly astounded modern scientists was the profound alignment discovered when these age-old dietary traditions were finally subjected to rigorous, controlled studies. The results perfectly mirrored the latest neuroscience on sleep and urology, revealing an ancestral wisdom that modern medicine is only now catching up to. Imagine a night transformed. You simply enjoy a small serving of one of these potent nuts about an hour before you retire. Instead of the familiar unwelcome jolt awake at 2 a.m. with that undeniable urgent pressure, your bladder remains peacefully calm. Your kidneys, now functioning with renewed efficiency, regulate fluid balance seamlessly. Most importantly, your brain remains deeply immersed in the profound restorative stages of sleep, precisely where the body repairs itself and memories are etched. The astonishing result: you greet the morning not once, but after 7 or even 8 straight, unbroken hours of rest, a blissful experience many seniors haven't known in years, perhaps even decades. This isn't a distant dream, it's a tangible reality within your grasp. But which nuts hold this incredible power, and precisely how do they orchestrate such a profound transformation? Prepare to have your understanding of sleep and natural remedies entirely redefined. In the following revelations, we will meticulously count down the 4 nuts that science now unequivocally says could fundamentally change your nights forever. Each discovery builds upon the last, progressively unveiling deeper layers of natural efficacy, and by the time we arrive at the number 1 spot, you will fully grasp why medical professionals are enthusiastically heralding this as nothing short of a natural sleep revolution, a paradigm shift from medication to mindful nutrition. Our journey begins with nut number 4, the humble almond. This seemingly ordinary nut harbors a surprising secret. It is packed with a crucial mineral that a staggering number of seniors are shockingly deficient in. When researchers at Stanford University administered this mineral to older adults, their nighttime bathroom visits plummeted by an incredible 34% in just 3 weeks. This is no coincidence. Almonds are one of the planet's richest natural sources of magnesium. Why does magnesium hold such critical importance for seniors battling disrupted sleep? The answer lies in its profound dual action on both muscles and the very foundation of sleep. Magnesium acts as nature's potent muscle relaxer, gently calming the bladder wall, effectively reducing involuntary spasms, and assisting the kidneys in their vital role of regulating fluid balance throughout the night. Simultaneously, it plays a direct, indispensable role in the brain's intricate production of melatonin, the very hormone that signals to your entire body that it's time to surrender to sleep. Without sufficient magnesium, your bladder can become annoyingly jumpy, and your brain struggles to dispatch strong, clear signals for deep, uninterrupted rest. This deficiency explains why so many seniors find themselves wide awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, or embarking on that all-too-familiar journey down the hall to the bathroom. While Western medicine often overlooks this fundamental mineral deficiency, frequently opting to prescribe sleep aids or bladder control pills, elders in countries like Turkey and Iran have long relied on a simple yet profoundly effective solution: a handful of soaked almonds before bed. Crucially, these are not roasted or salted almonds, but simple, raw almonds softened by soaking, which makes them easier to digest and ensures their precious nutrients are released more smoothly. Modern science unequivocally confirms this ancient wisdom. A clinical trial published in the esteemed Journal of Research and Medical Sciences revealed that older adults who incorporated almonds into their daily diet not only fell asleep significantly faster, but also reported dramatically fewer interruptions throughout their nights. To harness this power, follow a simple age-old practice. Take 5 to 7 raw almonds, soak them in warm water for approximately 6 hours, gently peel off their skins, and consume them an hour before bedtime. Soaking expertly neutralizes compounds that can hinder nutrient absorption and renders them far gentler on your digestive system. For an enhanced ritual, pair these soaked almonds with a small glass of warm milk or a soothing herbal tea, creating a bedtime routine that is both deeply traditional and robustly scientifically supported. Imagine waking up feeling truly rested and refreshed, your bladder calm, your mind clear, no longer reliant on groggy pills. And remember, this is merely the 4th nut on our transformative list. Each subsequent revelation unveils even greater potency. Our journey continues with nut number 3, the astounding walnut. This nut's capabilities are so profound, they have even astonished Harvard sleep researchers. Walnuts are remarkable not merely for containing nutrients that support sleep, but because they actually contain melatonin itself, the very hormone your brain meticulously employs to regulate your crucial sleep-wake cycle. Pause for a moment and truly consider the significance of this. Many seniors who grapple with relentless nighttime awakenings are prescribed melatonin supplements in pill form, yet nature has already perfectly packaged this essential hormone within a delicious nut readily available at any grocery store. A groundbreaking study conducted by the University of Texas Health Science Center conclusively demonstrated that walnuts contain measurable amounts of natural melatonin. When older adults regularly consumed walnuts, their nighttime awakenings experienced a dramatic reduction. Even more fascinating, the same study revealed that walnuts also elevated blood levels of serotonin, the calming and mood-lifting neurotransmitter, which the body later efficiently converts into even more melatonin. This means walnuts are a multi-level powerhouse, working synergistically to ensure you remain deeply and peacefully asleep. The comparison between Eastern and Western approaches becomes even more compelling here. In Western culture, walnuts are primarily revered as a brain food due to their abundance of omega-3 fatty acids and their uncanny brain-like shape. However, in Eastern traditions, particularly within ancient Persian and Ayurvedic medicine, walnuts were historically administered to elders as a potent nighttime tonic, specifically for the kidneys and bladder. The underlying wisdom was elegantly simple. A strong and healthy kidney system fostered peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. Modern biology now provides a perfect explanation for this ancient insight. The omega-3s present in walnuts are powerful anti-inflammatories, improving blood flow to the kidneys and calming the nervous system, which frequently sends disruptive, false alarms to the bladder during the night. To maximize the profound benefits of walnuts, timing is paramount. Consume 2 to 3 walnut halves approximately an hour before you intend to sleep. Avoid walnuts roasted in excessive oil or coated in sugar, as snack companies often prepare them. Simple, raw, or lightly toasted walnuts are all you need. If you find the taste slightly bitter, consider combining them with a spoonful of natural honey or mixing them into warm milk. Not only does this create a delightful, natural sleep tonic, but the honey also ingeniously helps transport tryptophan, another sleep-promoting compound found in walnuts, across the crucial blood-brain barrier. Visualize this transformative scenario. Instead of being abruptly awakened at 3 a.m., your body quietly and naturally releases melatonin from the walnuts you consumed earlier. Your serotonin levels gently soothe your entire nervous system, and your bladder muscles remain utterly relaxed. You awaken in the morning feeling genuinely surprised, profoundly refreshed, and perhaps even a little bewildered as to why no one ever shared this incredibly simple yet potent trick with you before. A truly eye-opening study from Harvard meticulously tracked seniors who incorporated walnuts into their evening routine. Within a mere month, their average uninterrupted sleep time surged by an astonishing 84 minutes. That's almost an hour and a half of additional deep healing rest every single night. Imagine the profound impact such consistent restorative sleep could have on your memory, your energy levels, and even your overall mood the following day. And critically, this is still only nut number 3. Prepare for an even more fascinating revelation with nut number 2, the mighty pistachio. This diminutive nut possesses such incredible potency that researchers at Japan's Kyoto University were utterly astonished by its profound effects on nighttime urination. Unlike almonds and walnuts, pistachios don't merely relax the bladder or boost melatonin levels. Their unique power lies in their ability to directly influence how your kidneys filter fluid in the first place, fundamentally ensuring that your bladder doesn't become overly full too quickly during the night. This pivotal distinction changes everything for seniors who typically find themselves waking 2, 3, or even 4 times each night. Here's why. Pistachios are abundantly packed with an exceptionally unique and harmonious balance of potassium and vitamin B6. Potassium plays an indispensable role in maintaining the body's critical electrolyte balance, which in turn dictates precisely how much water your kidneys retain or release. When potassium levels are suboptimal, the kidneys tend to push more fluid into the bladder, inevitably leading to an increase in frustrating bathroom trips. However, when seniors consume potassium-rich foods like pistachios, their kidneys function far more efficiently, retaining fluid more effectively and releasing it gradually over time, rather than in sudden, disruptive bursts throughout the night. The story of vitamin B6 is equally captivating. This vital vitamin is absolutely crucial for the production of serotonin and GABA, 2 powerful neurotransmitters that profoundly quiet down the entire nervous system, preventing the brain from sending those irritating false alarms to the bladder. In a meticulously conducted Japanese clinical trial, seniors who integrated pistachios into their evening meal experienced significantly fewer nighttime awakenings. This wasn't solely because they achieved deeper sleep, but because their kidneys and bladder were, quite literally, calmer and more regulated. Western medicine, regrettably, often overlooks this nuanced approach, with doctors frequently advising patients to simply drink less water before bed, a recommendation that can leave seniors dangerously dehydrated and even more fatigued come morning. Conversely, in the East, pistachios have been cherished as a potent nighttime snack for centuries. In Iran, for instance, elders traditionally enjoyed warm milk infused with crushed pistachios before bedtime. It was not merely a delightful treat, but a time-honored tradition specifically designed to maintain the body's serene calm and optimal balance throughout the hours of darkness. To effortlessly incorporate this wisdom into your own routine, simply take about 20 unsalted pistachios, either raw or lightly roasted, and consume them after dinner, ensuring at least an hour passes before you settle into bed. It is crucial to avoid salted pistachios, as the excessive sodium can counteract their incredible benefits by paradoxically drawing more water into the bladder. Here's an insider tip. Pair your pistachios with a small piece of dark chocolate. The magnesium inherently found in dark chocolate works in beautiful synergy with the potassium in the pistachios, providing a double layer of potent sleep protection. Picture this remarkable transformation. Instead of restless tossing and turning, your kidneys are quietly, perfectly balancing your fluids. Your bladder remains deeply relaxed, and your brain is fully immersed in unbroken deep sleep cycles. You awaken in the morning not with that desperate midnight rush, but with a profound sense of genuine rest, feeling as though your body has finally truly recovered. And incredibly, this is still only nut number 2. Now, for the grand finale, the most astonishing revelation of all, nut number 1, the incomparable hazelnut. This is the nut that has most profoundly shocked doctors, not merely because it enhances sleep or calms the bladder in isolation, but because it simultaneously and comprehensively addresses all 3 critical problems contributing to disrupted sleep: overactive bladder muscles, erratic melatonin cycles, and chronic nighttime inflammation within the urinary tract. When seniors incorporated hazelnuts into their evening diet, their troublesome nighttime bathroom visits were miraculously cut in half within a matter of weeks, leaving medical professionals genuinely incredulous at the profound natural results. While hazelnuts might commonly evoke images of sweet spreads and decadent desserts, when consumed in their pure, natural form, they emerge as an undisputed medicinal powerhouse. Here's the groundbreaking reason why. Hazelnuts are extraordinarily rich in vitamin E, highly beneficial omega-9 fatty acids, and unique compounds known as phytosterols. Together, this powerful trio performs 3 absolutely critical functions. Firstly, the abundant vitamin E acts as a shield, meticulously protecting the delicate bladder lining from oxidative stress. This protective action significantly reduces the irritation that so often triggers seniors to feel an urgent need to urinate, even when their bladder isn't genuinely full. Secondly, the omega-9 fatty acids expertly regulate and reduce inflammation throughout the entire urinary tract, thereby creating a far calmer and more harmonious environment for both the kidneys and the bladder to function optimally. Finally, the synergy of vitamin E, magnesium, present in significant amounts, and the unique phytosterols works in concert, offering a natural, gentle therapy that is completely devoid of harsh side effects, the risk of dependency, or that unwelcome morning grogginess so often associated with conventional sleep aids. Elders, guided by centuries of accumulated wisdom, would consume a few hazelnuts before retiring, firm in their belief that this simple practice bestowed upon them peaceful nights and invigorated mornings. Modern science now beautifully and conclusively explains this ancient insight. To optimally harness the power of hazelnuts, simplicity is key. Consume 6 to 8 raw or lightly roasted hazelnuts after your dinner, ideally 1 hour before you plan to sleep. As with the other nuts, rigorously avoid any sugar-coated or heavily salted versions. For an even more potent effect, gently grind them and stir them into warm milk or your favorite herbal tea, creating a traditional-style tonic that profoundly calms the body and meticulously prepares it for deep, unbroken, and truly restorative rest. And there you have it, the complete transformative countdown of 4 extraordinary nuts: almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and hazelnuts. 4 simple everyday foods that many of us routinely overlook, yet together they possess the astonishing power to fundamentally change how seniors experience sleep at night. No more endless tossing and turning, no more frustrating, disruptive trips to the bathroom. Just the profound embrace of deep, natural, truly restorative sleep, night after night. Let's bring this full circle back to where we began. Remember the widespread struggle? Over 60% of seniors waking up at least once or twice every single night to use the bathroom, suffering the insidious consequences of fragmented sleep. Yet, when researchers diligently studied these 4 remarkable nuts, they uncovered a breathtaking truth. Simple, accessible dietary adjustments, not complex pharmaceuticals, not drastic, life-altering overhauls, held the incredible power to restore what many believed was irrevocably lost, the profound ability to sleep soundly and uninterruptedly through the entire night. Now, the power is in your hands. Begin your journey tonight with just one of these potent nuts. Pay close attention to how your body feels in the morning, and then confidently build from there. Often, the most profound health revolutions, the most transformative shifts in well-being emerge from the smallest, most elegantly simple changes. Your journey to deeper, more restorative sleep starts now.